First, like a motorcycle, your Spyder Roadster is a small, maneuverable, unenclosed vehicle. While this maneuverability can make it easier to avoid accidents, being smaller also makes your vehicle harder to see. Its small size increases the chance that other motorists will inadvertently intrude on your lane. If so, being small and unenclosed means that it will not provide much protection for you, certainly nowhere near as much as an automobile would. Overall, riding the Spyder Roadster is riskier than riding in a car. It is not much less risky than a motorcycle. Secondly, in cars and trucks, you may be provided a certain amount of protection by the size and structure and by wearing a seatbelt. Such is not the case with your Spyder Roadster. Like a motorcycle, your vehicle provides you with very little protection in the event of an accident. You are not surrounded by a protective structure or restrained in any way. So if an accident occurs, you can only rely on wearing protective gear to reduce your risk of injuries. That's why choosing appropriate protective gear is crucial for you. Remembering that some helmets, clothing, gloves, and footwear can provide better protection than others. Finally, every time you go on the road, you accept inherent risks, such as those arising from traffic, road conditions, and weather. But you can reduce your exposure to these risks by using good judgment, skills, and vigilance while operating your vehicle. So you must avoid anything that impairs your own abilities, such as alcohol, drugs, and fatigue. It's equally important that your passenger be alert, sober, and physically ready to hold on and keep balance. Another key way to reduce your exposure to risk is by carefully planning and preparing. By thinking ahead, you can often avoid road situations that may be beyond your skill level. Preparing to ride your Spyder Roadster means that you perform regular maintenance to always keep it in good working condition and inspect it before every ride, as outlined in your operator's guide and safety card. Let us show you the primary controls found on your Spyder Roadster, the ones that make it go and stop. Number 1. Steering handlebar. You use both hands on the handlebars to steer your vehicle in the direction you want to turn. Remember, you must never counter-steer with your Spyder Roadster for turning. Number 2. Throttle. Your right hand on the right hand grip controls your vehicle speed. To increase your speed, use your hand to roll the throttle towards you. To decrease it, you roll the throttle away from you. A spring mechanism returns the throttle to the idle position when you completely release your grip. Each time before starting your engine, you should check to make sure that this happens. If not, do not start your engine. Number 3. Clutch lever. The fingers of your left hand operate the clutch lever, which is located in front of the left hand grip. The clutch connects power from your engine to your rear wheel. You squeeze this lever in towards you to disengage, and ease it slowly out away from you to engage the clutch. You can easily adjust the clutch lever released position by turning the adjuster dial near the clutch lever pivot to the desired position. Number 4. Brake. Your right foot operates the brake pedal, which is located in front of the right footrest. Press it down firmly and steadily to engage the brakes on all 3 wheels. Number 5. Gear shift lever. Your left foot operates the gear shift lever, which is located in front of the left footrest on your Spyder Roadster. You use your toes to lift up fully from under the lever to go to a higher gear, or you fully press down with your toes to go to a lower gear. The lever shifts 1 gear only with each lift or press. When you release the lever, it automatically returns to the center position, where the mechanism resets for the next shift up or down. Your vehicle's gear pattern is R1, N, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you will find the gear numbers indicated on the multifunction gauge cluster located in front of your handlebars. The N is for neutral, which you select by either a half lift with your toe from first gear or a half press from second gear. The R is for reverse, which you locate with 1 toe press down from first gear. Refer to the reverse section of your operator's guide for detailed instructions on how to operate reverse mode. Number 6. Ignition switch. Your ignition switch has 5 positions. When you insert your key, it is in position number 1, off. When you turn your key all the way to the right, your Spyder Roadster is prepared to start. This is position number 2, on. Position number 3 allows you to open your front storage compartment by pressing the key further in and turning your key a quarter turn left from the insert off position. Be careful, don't force it. Simply press and turn the key left and lift the front cover. You can also open your vehicle's seat from key position number 4. From the off position, press the key further in and turn it a quarter turn right, and simply lift the seat carefully to its maximum opening angle. Then you will have access to the fuel tank. To secure it again, you close it and pull on the side of the seat to make sure it's properly fastened. Key position number 5 enables you to lock your Spyder Roadster's steering. To activate this locking mechanism, insert your key and rotate your handlebars either fully right or fully left. Then turn your key a quarter turn left. Number 7. Engine Stop Button. Your right thumb operates the engine stop button, which is located near the right hand grip. This button allows you to stop your engine anytime without removing your hand from the handlebar. It's a good idea to use this button every time you stop your engine to create a habit that may become useful in an emergency. Number 8. Engine Start Button. Your right thumb operates the engine start button too. It is also located near the right hand grip. Now we will show you the starting procedure. The Spyder Roadster is equipped with a starter interlock mechanism that under some conditions will prevent engine starting until the operator has acknowledged reading the safety card. You will find more information about those conditions in the operator's guide. Once you have followed the instructions of the safety card, press the M mode button to enable the engine starter. Perform a pre-ride inspection before each ride to check that the vehicle is in good working condition. The pre-ride inspection can help you monitor wear and deterioration before they become a problem. Your pre-ride inspection should be as much an automatic part of your preparation routine as checking the weather forecast before heading out for the day. To correct any problems that you discover, see an authorized Can-Am dealer as necessary. Start your inspection by walking around your vehicle. We suggest that you start with the tires by looking for damage. If the tread is worn down to the maximum tread wear indicator, the tires must be replaced immediately. Next, check the tire pressure visually. If you aren't sure that they're properly inflated, use your pressure gauge provided with your vehicle. It should be used at least once a week to keep the tires at the tire pressure recommended on your label, located on the left side of your vehicle. After dealing with the tires, do a quick visual check for damage to the wheels and lug nuts. You should twist each front wheel lug nut by hand to be sure nothing is loose and verify that the rear wheel axle nut is still in place. Now, move on to the drive belt, looking for alignment, fraying, cuts, punctures, or missing teeth that indicate a replacement is needed before you leave. Next, look underneath your Spyder and check for any sign of liquids on the ground, which would indicate you have a leak somewhere. Check that cargo is properly secured and that overall weight is within the limits of your vehicle. Then pull up on both the front storage compartment cover and your seat to check that they are properly latched. Check lights and reflectors for damage and cleanness. Now insert your ignition key and turn to position number 2, on. Check that the multifunction gauge cluster is powered and self-testing. Switch on your hazard flasher. Now turn around your vehicle by checking the functionality of the position light and front hazard light. Do the same for the tail light, license plate light, and the hazard light. Go back to your controls, shut off your hazard flasher, and put the right turn signals on. This time, do the verification of the front and rear right flashers before switching the left turn signal on to verify them also. Now continue your inspection while seated on your vehicle. Check that your mirrors are clean and properly adjusted. Then press down on the brake pedal and make sure you feel firm resistance and that it fully returns to position when released. Repeat this operation when checking the rear right and left braking lights.